Hi everybody, this is Trevor with the quick and dirty video version of Module 2 of Spiritual Warrior Training. So Module 2 was about responsibility, taking responsibility for your story. So just to give it a minute, your story is what connects you to the past events of your life. And it defines how you perceive the events that happen to you today, how you think about yourself, how you react to things. So it's very important to accurately be able to, recognize your story and ultimately renegotiate the agreements that you have with yourself. I got some shine going on my face there. So anyways, what we did in class basically was we did journeys to ask our guides to help us to see our story accurately. And once we had done that, we did one journey to do that. We talked about that in the first module, how to open up the circle, you build your altar. I am going to include with this video a drumming clip that you can just play, and so you can do your journey to this drumming clip. So you set your intention beforehand, or you can go down your hole and talk to your guide and say, can you please show me my story, show me help me to see it accurately, without the veil, the cloudiness of my own perceptions. So you do that, and then once you have a better view of what your story is, then the next step is to picture yourself on a mountain. And this mountain is your mountain. And when you're on your mountain, you're very strong. You're sitting in your truth. When you're on your mountain, if somebody talks to you in an aggressive manner or whatnot, you can just sit there level-headed and talk to them out of love. When you're not on your mountain and someone comes to you like that, you react and you're like, what are you talking about? Da 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 da, and you just reflect it back at them, or you get pulled off your center really easily. So when you're on your mountain, you're in your guru state. So you picture yourself, sitting on your mountain, really tall, really strong, nothing can faze you. You're sitting in your power. And then you picture a person in your life, now that you know your story, you think about all the events that have influenced you, that have caused you to, live in a certain way out of reaction to them, and you want to sever that connection. So you say, there was a teacher that you had at one point, or your father or somebody like that, whoever. You picture yourself on your mountain. You picture them, a distance away, and you picture a red cord connecting the two of you. And then you just clap your hands, and when you clap your hands, you picture that cord severing, right? So. Then you do it again. You're still on your mountain. You picture somebody else, and you can even have them saying something or whatever. Like, it's up to you. But again, you attach that cord from yourself to that person, and you again, clap. You want the physical sound, the audible sound. It enhances the experience, and boom, that cord is broken. And you just keep doing that, and this might take a while, but you do it as long as you need to, right? And you just work at severing all those ties, severing those cords, because ultimately those people don't run your life. You run your life. You need to take responsibility for everything you do, for the thoughts that you think. You can't just say, oh, I'm like this, I'm like that, oh, I'm this kind of person. Really, you have the choice to be any kind of person that you want. So what is the kind of person that you want to be? You're an adult. You're in control, and even though somebody might have forced you to do something at some time or point in your life, now you get to make those decisions. So you know, the point of this is so that you, yeah, you're not living in reaction to past events anymore. Because ultimately, you don't even really know what happened. You know, you have an idea in your head of the past, but really, memories fade and they get changed, they get distorted, right? So, you know, you might think that something happened in the past, but really, it may have happened differently. You don't know. You don't have a video of it, right? So all you have is your memory, and you know, so in a sense, it doesn't even exist really. You know, like right now is the present. The present exists. You know, right now is real, but the past isn't real. The future isn't real. You know, that it's just now. So, yeah. So you want to eliminate the ties to the past, so that you're here, so that you're present. So anyways, once you've done that exercise, then you know, now it's time to do the healing around this, because now you know you've let some things go, but there might be, you know, a hole left from these things that you've let go. You know, you might have opened up a wound, right? So now you want to do another journey. We did 2 more actually, and you want to you know, ask for healing, to heal from these things that you're ready to let go of now. You know, you so ultimately you say, you know, thank you experience, you know, thank you teacher, whoever these people are that hurt you. You know, you say, if there's significant ones, you're like, okay, I got to work on that a bit more. You know, some of them you'll just let go, but some of them you're like, I clapped, but there's still something there, and so then you journey, and then you ask your guide to help you to heal from that, and help you to fully integrate that experience. So, you know, hopefully your guide will take you back to those places, maybe take you back to the person you were before, a little boy or a little girl, you know, before this incident happened, and to, you know, essentially, you know, get that soul piece and bring it back to you. If you don't feel like you can do this on your own, that's okay. We can work on this further in next class. So, you know, you can email me and let me know how this goes for you. If you're having a hard time doing this on your own, you know, it's something that we can do in class. You know, we have a bunch more classes, and, you know, I'm not sticking to, you know, saying, oh, well, this is the module on this or that, so, you know, you can't do that. Like, you can't really skip steps. So ultimately, this is the most important thing. Like, unfortunately, you missed the class, but it was probably the most important class out of all of them. So having said that, it's a full, you know, 9 months, so, you know, we'll make it up, right? But it's really important you do this. You know, this is like the first steps in your healing journey, really. And you know, you need to take responsibility for yourself, and until you do that, you know, you really can't move forward in a healing capacity for other people, because you're going to have difficulty just reading them and understanding what's happening, because, you know, your own crap is going to be clouding yourself. You know, everything that you try and do is going to be going through, you know, your veil of your crap, basically. So this is really important that you do that. And it was really important that people shared as well in the circle. So you will be given opportunity to do that. You know, we'll have many more talking circles. So you know, you'll be able to share in front of everybody else, you know, the experiences that you had. It's important to be witnessed, you know. It's not always easy, you know, it can be kind of scary. It's very personal, but really, it's good to share, you know, when you talk, you know, you're letting energy out, you know, you're speaking. So that was really important for a lot of people in this last class, was to speak their truth and be witnessed, you know, and it makes a difference. It really does. So, anyways, so like I said, that was the quick and dirty version of Module 2. So, you know, if you have any questions at all, just give me an email back. And hopefully I'll see you in 3 weeks. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.